Salve, salve rapaziada, beleza? Aqui Gil do canal New Game Mais, trazendo pra vocês aqui uma gameplay aqui de Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, aqui jogando no Series S. Então vamos aqui iniciar um novo jogo. Bora lá, partiu o gameplay de Hellblade.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she feel you coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you gave.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's there. They're here.
Can you see them?
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight. where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Then it was fear, runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Então bora lá, galera, aqui no controle da Senua, né? Vamos aqui com o gameplay aqui de Hellblade. Vamos aqui nesse totem aqui.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes.
Dá uma olhada aqui na história que o totem nos conta.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Tô dando uma olhada aqui na... Se caso esteja dando algum eco aí, né, galera? Eu tô dando uma olhada aqui no áudio pra ver se tá tudo certinho. A princípio, tudo ok, né? Então vamos continuar aqui com a nossa gameplay de Hellblade. Bora lá. Vamos aqui com a Senua.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves in heat. But she's not stopping.
Então, né, galera, quando ela estiver tendo assim esses diálogos ou esses pensamentos dela, não vou interferir aqui, entendeu? Deixar ela raciocinar aqui, a personagem raciocinar, né? Falar aí pra vocês sobre a história. Lembrando que a gente está jogando aqui no Series X, no Series S. Se puder dar um joinha, se inscrever no canal, a gente agradece.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you. He's there, you know. There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
Deixa eu ver aqui.
Is in Helheim. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. Do you know where you
The
are?
bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too.
There's nothing she can do.
But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Bora procurar esse caminho oculto então, né? Lá temos um outro totem. Vamos também aqui olhar a história que este nos conta.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Os totens aí, a maior parte conta aí as passagens sobre o mundo nórdico, né? Os pontos nórdicos.
That's the way. Climb up there.
Vou passar aqui a ponte,
Are you scared? You should be scared.
cuidando pra não cair, né?
Fool. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it.
She can't go back now. No, this is it. The hidden path.
Na dúvida ainda se o áudio tá bom ou não, amigos. O áudio do jogo, né? Junto com o meu áudio. Bom, vamos continuar aqui, depois a gente vê aí como ficou a nossa gameplay, né? Encontramos aqui o caminho oculto e a porta ali tá selada.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch touch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
Just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar. An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
Já não bastasse uma...
Seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Focus.
Então, né, amigos? Já não bastasse uma voz na mente dela, já temos uma outra voz também na mente dela, hein?
To look closer.
Focus. I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Então, gente, agora eu vou ter que achar aqui algo que combine com um símbolo ali, né? Que eu encontro aqui pelo local. Então, é ali, ó.
It's near. Focus, and you look towards the gate.
Com isso a gente consegue lá quebrar a barreira do portão. E podemos aí avançar na nossa gameplay, né?
Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. It worked. Take you. It's safe.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Então, né, amigos, o Druth aí foi escravizado aí pelo povo do norte, né?
Joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
Agora aqui a gente tem que ter cuidado para não cair.
Yes, it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near. Waiting for you to make that
Essa travessia aqui é meio
slip.
complicada, velho.
You can't just wish things away.
Ai, ai, ai. Ah. Tá bugado ali, cara. Ela não volta. Vou voltar pra trás. Ó. Não é pra cair. Vamos ver se a gente consegue avançar. E agora deu. Tive que voltar pra trás um pouco pra poder atravessar. Oh, beleza. Conseguimos passar aí sem cair, né? Temos aqui um novo totem, uma nova história.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Então é lá que a cena tá indo, né? Pra barganhar aí com a Hela. Pela alma do Dillion, né? Lembrando aí, né, amigo, se gostou, dá um joinha, se inscreve no canal New Game Mais. Eu sou o Gil, trazendo aqui pra vocês uma gameplay de Hellblade.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. Took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
É o nosso primeiro combate do jogo aí. Aqui não adianta enfrentar eles, tem que esperar eles derrotarem ela, já faz parte do script do jogo.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Ai, que agonia, velho.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Podridão e escuridão crescerá cada vez que você falhar. Se a podridão chegar na cabeça Senua, a missão acaba. e todo progresso será perdido.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Zurt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Bom, então a gente precisa desafiar dois deuses, né? O deus da ilusão e o deus do fogo. Um em cada porta lá. Pra gente poder abrir o caminho pra Helheim. Então vamos enfrentar aqui o Valheim, né? Que é o deus da ilusão. O primeiro deus que a gente vai encarar agora.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
E relembrando também, né? Cada vez que ela falhar na batalha, a podridão e a escuridão vai tomando a mente dela, né? Conforme se toma completamente a mente dela, o jogo acaba. Temos um outro totem. Vamos lá. Vamos aqui ver a história deste... A história que nos conta este totem.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness. And all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Vamos avançando aqui na nossa campanha. Lembrando aí, se você gostou, dá um joinha e se inscreve no canal aqui New Game Mais. Eu sou o Gil, trazendo aqui pra vocês uma gameplay de Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Vamos avançando aqui na nossa história aqui da Senua. Temos um outro portão fechado e a gente tem que usar o foco aqui.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Essa parte do jogo aqui, ilusão. A ilusão encobre vários caminhos, né? Ela encobre e abre vários caminhos. Por exemplo, aqui, ó, lá a porta tá fechada, né? Se tu passar aqui pelo portal, ela tá aberta. Legal, né? Muito legal.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
portão aqui.
Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it
Mais um confronto aí, né?
can see you too.
Bora pra batalha. Essa não deu pra defender.
She will. He's down. Finish it. Finish it. You won.
Como diria, né? A melhor defesa é o ataque.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Mais aqui um selo e uma porta pra gente poder quebrar. Usando aqui o foco. A gente tem que procurar o caminho.
Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, truth.
Então a gente tem que alinhar os corvos, né? Pra poder quebrar o selo. Os corvos são ali, ó. Aqueles símbolos azuis. A gente vem aqui em cima e alinha ali os símbolos. E usa o foco aqui, né? Pra abrir a porta.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something here shifted. Can you feel it?
Do you feel it?
Lá na frente,
It's like
mais uma porta selada.
crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
É legal essa parte aqui onde ela fala, né? Onde a floresta nos observa. Se olhar ali, ó, no muro ali, são alguns olhos, né? Observando ela.
Another gate.
Que louco, né?
You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
A gente tem que ir aqui. Deixa eu ver. Aqui pra cá. Aham, aqui mesmo.
Line up the ravens.
Lá tá Valhalla. Ali está Valhalla.
But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
A gente vai ter que dar a volta aqui pra ir lá no outro. Lá tá novamente o Valhalla.
Is she lost? Maybe last time. Last winter, before the tragedy. not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a geld. Some, like Truth, become geld in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make a vow are forever changed.
Deixando aqui aberto os portões, né? Pra gente poder avançar depois.
She can get up now.
Atravessa aqui e volta pra lá agora.
Must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan tricking her.
Tudo é um truque.
How can she get up?
A gente tem que
Bait.
ver através dos portais, né?
Dark magic draws her closer. It's not. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Agora a gente pode alinhar ali os símbolos. E fazer o foco aqui e liberar a porta lá.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Cara, esse jogo aqui tem que ser jogado usando um fone de ouvido. É muito legal, velho. É muito legal. E agora caminho bloqueado. Mais uma batalha aqui. O parry tem que ser feito no momento exato do golpe. Ah, agora são dois de uma vez só, velho. Ufa, deu um trabalhinho. Temos aqui mais um totem. Aqui. Vamos ver a história que este nos apresenta.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Avançando mais um pouquinho aqui na nossa gameplay, né, de Hellblade, aqui com Senua. Espero que vocês estejam gostando aqui da nossa gameplay, né? Se gostou, dá um joinha e se inscreve no canal.
Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Lembrando, né? Nunca entre num bosque sozinho. Lá temos uma outra porta selada que a gente vai ter que quebrar o selo. Então, amigos, agora a gente tem vários símbolos, né? Ó, temos vários símbolos e a gente tem que deixar apenas 3. Conseguir eliminar os outros, né? Para eliminar os outros tem que ir nos portais. Lá não tem passagem, né? Mas se tu olhar aqui, ó, tem uma passagem lá. A gente começa aqui pelo lado esquerdo, né?
She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own. Did she bottle it up? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work. She thought her curse.
Antes vamos abrir o caminho aqui na ponte e agora a gente volta ali em cima, ó.
She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died. She thought the curse made her tainted. Druth helped her.
Aí vindo aqui no portal, ó, elimina já alguns símbolos.
They've gone. No, half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? Raven's helping. He's not helping. It's a trick.
Quiet. I can't think. Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's
Lembrando, né,
chance.
amigos?
She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
Então, né, amigos, lembrando, né, que eu já joguei esse jogo aqui a primeira vez no PS4, né? Algumas coisas aqui eu lembro, né? E hoje a gente tá jogando aqui no Series S. E é a primeira vez que eu joguei esse jogo aqui no Play 4, já faz muito tempo atrás. E quando eu joguei, nossa, tomei um pau nessa parte aqui pra descobrir os caminhos, né? Pra quem joga a primeira vez é bem complicado. Mas depois que tu pega jeito, se torna bem fácil. A gente vai ter que ir lá, derrubar aquela ponte lá, ó. Aquele caminho por ali. A gente abre o caminho aqui, né, pra avançar nessa gameplay. Aí a gente vem aqui nesse portal. Lá tá fechado, né? Então a gente vem aqui, ó. Aí o caminho fica aberto. Volta, vamos lá. Voltamos aqui na ponte, né? Vamos lá no caminho e abrimos o portão. Vocês estão vendo que ali na parte de cima o caminho tá quebrado, não tem como passar por ali, ó. Então abrimos o portão. Agora aqui pra trás a gente tem um outro totem. Vamos ver o que este totem nos... a história que ele nos apresenta, né?
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Agora a gente volta lá. Vamos de novo lá naquele outro portal. Vamos lá novamente lá naquele portal lá. Aí a gente fecha o caminho na parede. No momento que a gente fecha o caminho na parede, a gente pode atravessar lá por cima, lá, onde não tinha passagem. E é tipo aqui, ó. Fechou o caminho e abriu a passagem lá por cima. A gente volta lá. Agora a gente aproveita que o portão tá aberto, né? A gente dá pra passar pelo portão. A gente sobe por aqui, ó. Esse caminho aqui é à esquerda, né? Subimos por aqui. E agora a gente consegue avançar ali, ó. Passando pelo portal, elimina aí mais uns símbolos. Ó. Ficando somente 3 lá, ó. Agora a gente pode voltar lá.
I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And in the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Agora a gente pode alinhar aqui os 3 símbolos. Alinhar e usar o foco. Com isso rompemos o selo lá do portão.
Biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Com isso chegamos aí no ninho do corvo, né? O deus da ilusão. Valhalla. Usamos aqui o foco. Agora é o caminho aqui da esquerda. Caminho por aqui. Não. Não. Desculpa. Deixa eu lembrar aqui. Cadê? Ah, aqui em cima. Aí lá abre o caminho lá. Beleza, abrimos o caminho, dá pra avançar lá.
Speak to me, Drew. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth, the man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Atravessando aqui, cuidando pra não cair lá embaixo, né? Chegamos no ninho aqui da Valhalla. Bem complicado.
The gate is open.
Com isso, vamos enfrentar o Deus da Ilusão agora.
I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus! Focus!
I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Bora confrontar aqui o boss. Deus da Ilusão. Esse golpe é difícil. Vamos, corre. Esse golpe é difícil, velho. Tô usando o Falcon aqui, tu paralisa eles. Tem que usar aqui o foco agora contra o Deus da ilusão.
The mirror. Focus. Focus now.
Ah, defendi antes agora.
Remember your training.
Aí.
Never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time.
Vencemos o Deus da ilusão.
One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear
Então, em algumas partes da batalha, tu pode usar o foco pra paralisar os inimigos, né? E também tu pode usar ali um pouco do foco pra lutar contra o Deus da ilusão, quando for lutar contra ele, né? Então vamos agora atrás do Deus do fogo. Lembrando aí, né, se estiver gostando da nossa gameplay,
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees, the mountains, caves.
Deixa aí seu like e se inscreve no canal. Eu sou o Gil do canal New Game Mais, trazendo pra vocês aqui uma gameplay de Hellblade. O primeiro Hellblade, né? Já deixar aqui registrado no canal antes que saia aí o segundo Hellblade, né?
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Lembrando aí que o segundo vai ser lançado no lançamento, né? No Game Pass também, né? O segundo Hellblade. É agora pra maio. A princípio é agora pra maio, né? Tô esperando aí ansiosamente o jogo, né? O lançamento do jogo aí pra ver como é que vai ficar o segundo, né? Como é que vai ficar a história do segundo Hellblade. A câmera atrapalhou um pouquinho ali agora.
Don't let them surround you.
Esse inimigo ali é um pouquinho mais forte. Usar o foco. Opa! Esses que usam escudo é só no foco. Agora sim dá pra derrubar ele.
The gate. She needs to go back. She can't. It won't open. Why won't it open? Why won't it open? There's another challenge.
Então vamos atrás do Search agora.
Cert.
Deus do fogo.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind. And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
O Drut quer vingança contra os homens do norte.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, he spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Mais totem aqui.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Aqui temos outro rosto para focar.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Ou seja, né, o pai da Senua não entendia muito bem os problemas mentais dela, né? Lá temos um portão com símbolos. Pra gente poder passar por esse portão, a gente tem que encontrar esses símbolos. Ah, esqueci desses. Apertando Y, vamos, agora eu vou conseguir. Ah, apertei o botão errado agora. Ai, 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 essa tá difícil. Vamos, levanta. Caraca, moleque, eu não lembrava dessa batalha. Essa teve bem mais inimigos, né? Puxa, vamos ali no portão.
I can still smell it. The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
A gente tem outro símbolo. Rapaz, e a primeira vez que eu joguei pra descobrir onde eram esses símbolos.
But you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Quando ele dá esse golpe com o escudo, difícil. A câmera agora atrapalhou, velho. A câmera atrapalhou, velho. Ah, sai do campo. A câmera ali atrapalhou. Não deu, agora a câmera atrapalhou, infelizmente. Teve como sair dali do canto, ela ficou travada no canto. Vamos lá. Foi a primeira falha aí na nossa jornada, né? Vamos de novo. Eu não esperava que por esse confronto aqui também. Vamos de novo. Porcaria. Ah, caraca. Vamos. Ah. Ô, velho, que essa batalha foi mais difícil, hein? Foi mais difícil que que foi contra o boss lá, né, velho? O Deus Errusão.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
A primeira ali que eu morri ali foi a câmera que atrapalhou, né? Ficou travada ali no canto. Vamos sair daqui. Corre. Vamos sair daqui.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was everywhere. Maybe it was a trick. Maybe it was a test. So it's testing us. It's testing her. Why? Why would he do that? The fire giant is testing her. What was he trying to test? It was real. The fire was real. She could feel it. We could feel it. It was an illusion. It was everywhere. Where's the fire? Where's it gone? Will it come back? Could the fire come back?
Deu um probleminha aqui no headset, deu uma bugada aqui no áudio. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui, amigos. Se ficou tudo certinho agora, né? Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Talvez dê um eco aí na gameplay. Deu. Vamos continuar aqui a nossa gameplay aqui de Hellblade. Desculpa aí o probleminha técnico.
Cert is through there. He's waiting for her. You can't get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth.
Aqui temos um outro totem.
Find your own path.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Algumas vezes dá alguns bugzinhos aí nesse jogo aqui com o áudio e o headset, eu não sei porquê, amigos. Mas acredito aí que o problema esteja resolvido e a gente consegue continuar aqui nossa gameplay de Hellblade.
She needs to find it.
Another fire sacrifice.
Another fire sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
É aquele negócio, né, amigos? Só ao vivo tem esses poréns, né?
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will burn.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't.
Pra cá a gente tem um outro totem.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Então esse aqui falou um pouquinho sobre o Ragnarok, né? O caminho é por aqui pela esquerda pra gente poder ir lá em cima. Lembrando que a gente tá fazendo uma live, né? Então a gente às vezes... Quer dizer, na realidade aqui a live não tem a mesma qualidade aí dos nossos vídeos gravados, né?
Burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering,
in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Corre, Senna. Corre, 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 corre. Vamos, 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 vamos. Vamos. Vamos, vamos. Ai, 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 fiquei... Pra onde? Ah, vim pro lado errado. Caralho, caralho, caralho. Ai, eu vou morrer. Ah, tá lá. Tá lá o portão. Será que eu consigo chegar até lá? Ai, não vai dar. Falhou. Vamos de novo. Me perdi no caminho. Vamos de novo, amigos. Com isso, a podridão e a escuridão vão tomando conta da cena. Ó. Olhar o detalhe aqui no braço direito dela, né? Vamos lá, procurar não errar agora. Vamos lá.
Gods answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me!
Bom, agora consegui fazer o caminho correto ali, né? Temos um outro portão. Mais símbolos. Esses símbolos primeiro tá aqui.
Where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior.
Aí.
To survive, I did things.
O segundo tá aqui por cima.
Things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship
Aqui
can
tá o
die
segundo.
with you.
Vamos aqui. Por aqui tinha. Ah, tá aqui o totem.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surtur will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
O portão abriu. Vamos avançando aqui na gameplay aqui de Hellblade. sair daqui correndo novamente. Vamos, vamos. Vamos, Senhor. Pra cá. Aí o caminho é aqui. Subimos a escada aqui. Atravessamos a ponte aqui, cuidando para não cair. De novo pegando um bug no áudio, não sei porquê, cara. Ah lá.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the ground!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No. I see nothing now.
Acho que a gente já tá quase perto de enfrentar aí o Search. Deixa eu ver aqui. Cadê o caminho? Vou subir, acho que é pra cá. Tá. Aqui a gente sobe, tem um portão aqui.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Aqui nós temos ali outro portão com símbolos. Vamos usar o foco aqui, né? Vamos atrás desses símbolos. O primeiro que a gente vai encontrar
How did you escape your darkness?
ele tá por aqui.
Found my purpose. I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire.
O segundo aqui.
They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
O terceiro aqui. Tá bem aqui, ó. A gente posiciona aqui, ó. Que doido, né? E pra descobrir isso, velho? Nossa, que dificuldade. Horas e horas jogando pra tentar descobrir onde é que eram os símbolos. aqui nessa casa tem um outro totem. Deixa eu ver se é aqui. Não, não é aqui. É ali na outra. Temos um outro totem aqui no fundo, ó.
Say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The rainbow bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Então, né, galera, muitas vezes também aqui no canal, né, no canal New Game Mais aí, eu geralmente largo gameplays gravadas e tal, sem áudio, sem comentários, porque exatamente muitas vezes na correria do trabalho, na correria do serviço, a gente não tem tempo, né. Então é mais fácil ali gravar um gameplay, largar no canal. É como hoje, a gente teve um tempinho a mais aí, devido ao feriado e tal, deu pra fazer aqui uma live com vocês, né? Trazer uma live aqui pro canal. E aí junto com a live aí, com comentários, né? Então, hoje deu tempo pra realizar isso aí, né? É a nossa correria do dia a dia, do trabalho, família e tal, muitas vezes a gente não tem tempo pra isso, né? Agora a gente vai ao confronto contra o Surt.
Through the fire. Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop you. Run, Senua. Run, run, run. Through the fire.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from you.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Para enfrentar o Deus do Fogo, Surt.
Take his mark, and I will tear you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not
Nossa, esse aí não tem como. Vamos, levanta, Cena. Falhamos. O problema é que tu... Aí, cara. Vamos, Cena. Achei que a gente não iria conseguir passar, mas conseguimos. Search, Deus do fogo eliminado.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. But so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. Your truth.
Então, amigos, nessa nossa jornada já falhamos aí 3 vezes, né? Com isso, a possibilidade de escuridão e subindo.
Scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. And that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
essa batalha contra o Search foi um pouquinho mais complicada, né? Nós conseguimos passar aí pelo Search. Vamos retornar lá na porta, lá pra abrir caminho, né? Nossa jornada aqui da Senua, com o jogo Hellblade. Lembrando que a gente tá jogando aqui no Series S.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Agora já com os dois deuses derrotados, podemos atravessar aqui a porta e abrir caminho para Helheim.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. No, don't. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. No, don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved. In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Então, rapaziada, é a segunda vez que isso acontece, não sei porque o jogo simplesmente fecha, né? Quando chega naquela parte ali, ele fecha e volta lá na tela inicial do jogo. Não sei por que isso, né? Esse problema, ó. Aí apareceu aqui. Ah, esse defeito aí já é a segunda vez que isso acontece. Numa outra live que também tava fazendo isso aí, o mesmo problema ocorreu. Tá? Lembrando que eu tô jogando aqui no Series S. Esse bug eu não sei por que ocorreu, tá? Mas mesmo assim, então voltando aqui, né, galera? Me despeço de vocês com a nossa gameplay aqui de Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Espero que todos tenham gostado aí da nossa gameplay. Lamento aí pelo bug aí no finalzinho, né? Que voltou para a tela inicial, fechou o jogo completamente. Tá? Um grande abraço para vocês. Até mais. Aqui é Gil do canal New Game, mas se despedindo de vocês. Grande abraço, valeu e até mais. Fui.